Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Spooky Blueprints. This is a series where Discord members submit spooky blueprints that they're working on this month. I download a whole bunch of them, and we check them out in game. So today we have 21 incredible spooky blueprints to show you guys. So stay tuned, and let's check it out. So before we jump on into it, guys, if you want to submit your spooky blueprints, all you gotta do is join our Discord community. I highly recommend it. We have over 580 members in our community, all sharing screenshots, working on things, helping each other out, and just there to inspire you. And you can also participate in events like this, as well as contests and all that good stuff. So information on how to join is down in the description below. So let's just dive on into it then. Alrighty, the first one we got here is Enchantress Magic Twirl Ride. And from the looks of things, setting things up today, we got a lot of ride skins, guys. This could be, I could practically do a ride skin contest. So many people are doing amazing ride skins. So look at this. We got Enchantress made out of gnarled branches and wood. Nice little sign there. Q goes on up through here, the little spooky forest, and up into the Witch's Spooky Ride. And I really like how Wix... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this was created by Wix. Sorry. Rough start, what could I say? I like how Wix has divided the witch from the top and the bottom. So it looks like she's up top doing her own thing, and it feels separate from the ride. Look at that. And the tree is twisting around like that. Whoa! Planet Coaster camera blowing up again. Yeah, that is really great. Love this one, Wix. Keep up the great work. All right, here we have the Gallows Manor, created by Badercles. Beautiful looking manor. Tons of detail on this. Look at that. Tons of presents as well. Ah, look at the checkerboard pathing up there. So tons of decorative manors and haunted houses that we've seen from between this episode and the last one. There's going to be enough to build an entire spooky park, and I'm really excited to see somebody submit a spooky park using all of these blueprints and put together in an integral way. This is going to be exciting. All right, we got a little bit of a revisit here. Spooky Crazy Pumpkin House with a shop created by Enigmandra. So in the last episode, I saw this, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. It needs a shop. So we put a shop in, and there we go. And you know what? We got a Cosmic Cow. Pumpkin milkshakes, I guess. Thinking about this, they have those, I love that pumpkin spice coffee that you get in Halloween from, like, Tim Hortons and Starbucks and stuff like that. I think even McDonald's has it. Everyone has it. So yeah, someone needs to make a pumpkin spice coffee shop and give it, like, just make like a regular coffee shop, but put some Halloween decorations on outside. Like an actual shop that's been decorated for Halloween rather than a Halloween themed shop, like a crypt or whatever. Actually make like a Starbucks or something and like Halloweenify it. And sell some Street Fox pumpkin spice coffee. All right, here we got another one. Spooky Pumpkin Shop by Enigmandra again. Beautiful stuff. It's a smaller one. I love it. Shops in a pumpkin. There you go. This is a really interesting one. This is huge pumpkin flat ride. I can barely get the rotation on it, right? By Enigmandra again. Now this one is very surprising. When I put it down, I didn't realize what I was looking at. The huge pumpkin. Love the sign here. Look at that. So, there's little holes in the back for your exit and your queue. You can hear the music. I would definitely change the music on this ride, though. Look at that. I think you can change the music here. And you can pick something a little bit spookier. I think they have a spooky section, don't they? Spooky. Spooky Carnival. Something like that. But this is really neat. Yeah, it definitely needs the spooky music. But what I love about this idea here is guests are going to be lining up and just going into a pumpkin and then coming out of a pumpkin. It's like a new flat ride to the game. It's essentially a pumpkin flat ride. Now, what I would do, Enigmandra, when you set up your queues, what you're going to end up having is just like a squiggly queue coming around the side and an exit. Well, the exit could just go to a path, but what I would recommend here is building a pumpkin patch out to here. And this is like the big pumpkin inside the pumpkin patch. You have a sign that says the huge pumpkin. Maybe call it the huge pumpkin and then have like a pumpkin patch entry sign with a little fence, and people come on in and they get to walk through the pumpkin patch here on their way to the ride. I think that would be great, having a little farm here. So that's just my suggestion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you agree or not. Alrighty, next up is the Halloween info kiosk created by Hyena Mary. Very cool. I like seeing these different shops starting to spring up. We saw mostly decorations in the last episode, but now we're starting to see a little bit more shops and facilities spring up. And I'm really liking this, because if we can get one or two of every assortment of the shops that are in the game, then you can certainly fill up an entire themed area and have everything that the guests need, plus a whole bunch of pretty decorations in between and themed rides. I mean, this whole series, if you guys watch the first episode to this episode, we have enough rides and shops and things like that to make a whole area of a park. I mean, all we really need is a few coasters, and we've been featuring spooky coasters on the channel as well. So very exciting stuff. Love this info kiosk. It looks great. Love the lighting on it. The ghostly teal with some purple and some red down below. Beautiful work. Here we have the spooky ATM created by Lawn Man. All right. So they go in, and it's just a little... you know what you could do? I think I saw somebody in the contest. Who was it? Batgirl, maybe? She made a little carnival tent and turned it into like what was it? A gypsy's like magic ballroom or whatever they call, where you get your fortune teller. You could do something like that, like a little creepy witch's shop, fortune teller, and they just have a little ATM inside. I think that would be a good idea with the little drapes flowing. All these little creations are giving me ideas, guys. Now, Lawn Man, you have some lamps that came with your thing here. You might want to go delete those and re-upload your blueprint. And I don't know if this fence was intended to be there. It feels a little bit random. Alright, here we have the Haunted Shops by Lawn Man. I had a hard time finding this one because you spelt it haunted instead of haunted. Love the lighting on this. Orange and purple. It's making it pop. Again, you got some floating trees on this one. And some posts out front that are floating. I don't know if that was intentional. Doesn't seem like it. But be careful with your selection groups before you upload your blueprints. And once you've uploaded your blueprint, always replace it and test it and see if it's the way you intended it to be. And you don't have rocks or lamps or something way off in the distance. So, we got Chief Beef, Toilet, and Street Fox Coffee. Let's go on in. Oh no, they got a rat problem. Floor is dancing a little. I think you got two floors on top of each other. We're finding all the bugs today. Alright. A little spider bites you as you go into the bathroom. That's great. There's the pumpkin spice coffee. Love it. Get your pumpkin spice coffee. Go chill with this guy by the fire. Looks very nice in here. Got Chief Beef. Ooh, they're hamburgers. Actually, somebody needs to make that now. The hamburger. And have like a spooky Chief Beef dressed up. Because there's a big Chief Beef guy in the scenery. Let's see here if we can find him. Chief. There we go. See this guy. You could dress him up. Make him look like give them a Halloween costume or something, and sell hamburgers. Kind of sounds like boogers, though. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with some crazy ideas. All this stuff has got me inspired. I just wish I had more time to play, because I want to make all these cool haunted shops. Pumpkin spice coffee. What else could you do? Oh, how about like fingerling French fries, and there's like skeleton hands coming out of the earth, grabbing onto like a box of fries or something, or the hand is coming out of the box of fries, and it's like fingerling fries. I don't know. All right, here we have the Spider Takeover, created by Pugs. Shape of the box is kind of plain. I mean, it's very symmetrical and perfect here. I'd probably try to add some more windows and decorations and bits of undulation to the building. Different things like that, and a nice little sign inviting you into the Spider Takeover carousel. It is another ride skin, though, which is very nice to see. Whoa, there's rats on the walls. This one random picture frame. I hate spiders. Ugh, let's get out of here. Alright, this is a first. We got Spooky Huntsman Station, created by Churu. First station we've seen yet. So you put your ride down here. You got doors, so it opens and closes when your train, monorail, or even coaster enters and exits. Very much like that idea. And the backside is decorated. I like seeing that. Great work on this. Maybe could use a sign? Train depot? Train stop? I don't know. Or, yeah. Doesn't need it. It's very nice, though. Alright. Alright, this is an interesting one. Haunted Manor of Dr. Lightning. Centerpiece, created by Ben Barbie. So this one seems to be like it was designed for our centerpiece contest, but we did not see it in the centerpiece contest. So I did message him, and for anyone that joins the Discord community or that's in the community already, there is a separate submission form for contests. So I get a lot of people that send it to me like through the regular public spotlight form. The reason we have a separate submission form is so we don't get random people submitting to the contest. You have to be a Discord member, and the reason for that is because our Discord members, we track their emails, we have a way to contact them, we know who they are. If random people enter our contests and they win, I don't know how to give them their games, and I don't know how to contact them. So it becomes a little bit problematic when somebody in our Discord that we know could have won and gotten the prize. So the Spotlight submission form is open to the public because anyone and everyone is allowed to submit for Spotlights. So, yeah, and then this new little series is also Discord members only, just so everything is in one place for me to grab to make it easy to set up. But, yeah, anyways, enough of that rant. Beautiful interior in this centerpiece. Got some shops selling some spooky hats in here and some pumpkin spice coffee. I don't know what's up with the what is this construction thing, pattern, hazard, is that what it is? Are you ready? So we do have a display show, and we definitely have to watch it. So before we do that, I just have to say the back of this is lit, or is this the front? I feel like that's the back. They're lit differently, which is interesting, but the back does look beautiful. Look at that. Love the lighting on this. Now, what's so great about this one, I love the ones that are decorative, that you could pass by and have in the middle of your park, but this one also has the shops and stuff, so the guests will be going in, and it's beautiful, and they have a purpose to go on inside. And then it's also a centerpiece, so we get to watch some fireworks. So what a great idea. Great combination of stuff on this one. So let's watch some fireworks. Ow. Gotta back up. Oh my god, going through the rides now. Alright, here it is. Alright, I think that's it. Ba 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 momento. Very nice work on this, Ben Barbie. Alright, we got another spider house created by Try40. Damn, that's pretty. I like the crazy shapes on the house. This one's like all bent over and popping out the side here. There's little bits up top all crooked. It's falling apart a little bit. And a big black widow. I really hate spiders, guys. I hate looking at these things. Ah! I might have sunken it in not far enough, or you... Yeah. Yeah, I should have sunken it to here. That's my bad. Very nice. Small, quaint, kind of thin, but you can wedge it in wherever you need it, which is great. Alright, Spooky Dogs, created by Paul H1971. Very nice. See, I love these shop ideas. Now, I'm trying to think... See, when I do these shops, I try to come up with clever ideas in using the assets. So a spooky dog is... Maybe we could have made like a wiener dog that's like a ghost dog. Or decorated a hot dog in some sort of way. I'm just trying to think of what you could do to dress up the dog to be a little bit more Halloween-y feeling. If you guys have all these crazy ideas like me, like the pumpkin spice coffee, the hamburgers, what else did I come up with there? The fingerling french fries. Try to think of some ideas there where you could take gulpy, like Slurpees and stuff. And, I mean, like toxic, you could come up with some kind of toxic, cryptic Slurpees of some sort. Try to come up with some ideas for people and put them down in the comments below. And maybe some people will read the comments and come up with some more shop ideas that are along those lines of taking the Planet Coaster stuff and merging it with Halloween to kind of come up with some clever ideas. I think that could be a ton of fun. All right, we got a spooky, or I guess it's called Ghost Cute Animal 6. I guess it's an animal. By Pattern 14. So just a spooky cute ghost. Love it. Love seeing people make their own decorations. That's great. Holy Toledo's, the Hot Grinder Ride Skin 2. Another great ride skin. I love this one. Look at that. Oh. Turned the ring ride into a gigantic mouth. It's blowing fire. The actual coaster on this track is going through the teeth. Look at that. And just cooking, barbecuing the guests. I guess they come over here and they ride this, and then after they send the food over to the spooky dogs. You're gonna get turned into hot dogs, everybody. Very nice. The queue is a little bit plain. Could use some like graves along the sides, or some trees, or some moss. Maybe a couple skeletons hanging up. Just a couple decorations here and there. Not too much. But I love this this little devil. Oh, that is great. Look at this little guy. Steampunk Witch House by Rohana Ardeas. Beautiful looking shop here. Steampunk and Witch. I think that's a first. Very neat. What I would have liked to see is, instead of like maybe a cauldron at the end instead of a water pool, like she's using steampunk to, like, she got efficient. This witch is like, screw mixing stuff myself with my cauldron and stuff. She just gets her steampunk like machinery to kind of do it all for her. And there's like a giant cauldron mixing it all together. Nonetheless, this is gorgeous. I'm coming up with all these crazy ideas this morning. Love it. Oh, look at these little baby mushrooms she made. Oh, look. I didn't know the pumpkins were colorable. That's great. Help me. All right, beautiful work, Rohana. Another ride skin, the Toxic Crawler, created by Dextro. Look at that green spooky web, spider web, created of the Christmas lights. I mean, that is so vibrant. It's a pirate ship ride. What an interesting choice. I mean, I think pirates could work because you could make a ghost ship. So it gave me another idea. I'm getting all these ideas looking at all this stuff today, guys. You could do a ghost ship one and have like hunted pirates everywhere. I've seen people take the animatronics and put like blue or white lights under them, and it makes them look like ghosts. So you could have all these, you could make like a little harbor, a haunted harbor, and everything's falling apart, and it looks all broken down, and the swinging ship's going back and forth, and you have these animatronics everywhere that are lit like ghosts. That could be a fun one as well. The mishmash between the castle and the ship is a little strange for me, but it does look amazing, and I love this spider web. It does have a good appeal to it, doesn't it? Now, for me, the backside is a little bit boring. Always try to consider the backsides, guys, because some people might put it down in their park and have stuff back here. So something to keep in mind when you're building these. Nonetheless, this is great. All right, this is Spooky Mansion with shops created by Koro Choro again. So we got Pip Shop Water and burgers in the back. It's great seeing some more shops, you guys. I like the little balcony all set up for the pathing. Very nice. Very fun. Holy crap. This is Damnation, created by fubar89. This looks incredible. Look at that sign. There's a skeleton. Oh my god, that's great. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's supposed to be terrifying, but I'm just like, they're so animated. Help me, I'm stuck in the side. These guys are all working the controls back here. I love this. That sign is absolutely incredible. I love the little basic shaped spheres to make them look like steel bolts. Like, this really does look like it was done by a professional metal worker. What do you call that? I don't know the name for it. Smith? Sheet metal guy? Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, that is great. So the queue comes across here, up into here. It was beautiful. Very nice work on this one, Fubar. All right, here we have the Spooky Chairplane Ride skin. So it's a chair swing ride in a graveyard. Sign made out of Christmas lights. Love the colors in here. It's an interesting choice, like purples and pinks. It's got the playful colors, but the spooky vibe. It's a good combination. Very neat. Oh, this one was created by Koro Choro again. Very nice work. Right, the last one here, very interesting, is PacMan custom blueprint created by Tommy T. So it's got spooky ghosts, so it's kind of like Halloween, but it's also just a general gamer theme. Now, Tommy, you do have some floating blueprints up in the air that you might want to delete. I don't know why they're up there. I think it wasn't intentional. You got the little cherries and the strawberries that you could decorate where Pac-Man gets his power-ups. So, interesting thing about this one that he did is he made it so... How do I do this? He made it so you can, like, customize your own. So he gave you like a second set of dots. And then from there, like, I suppose what you could do is like delete some of them and kind of make your own pattern. You guys get it. You have to go into the blueprint and edit it and then delete some of them. So, I mean, yeah, you could kind of like set up your own pattern. He's got all the little extra bits for you, and then the ghosts, and you can kind of set it up like this, or you could just use the one he provided for you. And if you do, be sure to like come in here and delete that extra one just to save on part count and optimize your scene a little bit better. I mean, these little squares don't take up too much, but every little bit adds up. Love the high score here. Very nice. Definitely really nice pixel art. So this one could be fun to use as a plaza floor set. So like the guests would actually walk over top of it. So depending on how high this is, if you sunk it in, yeah, like just make it so the tips are like, it's almost like it's painted onto the ground. Everything is just touching, just poking through, and the guests can walk all over it. And then maybe you have like a little shop in the center. It could be a fun little thing for the center of your park, just as a plaza. So very cool there, Tommy. All right, everybody, so there you go. 21 amazing spooky blueprints yet again. Everyone did a fantastic job here. Love seeing more ride skins. Those are really great, and the shops as well. Everything else in terms of just decorations are nice as well, as filler in between your shops and rides and whatnot. So come up with some ideas, guys. Think of like what's in Planet Coaster, and think about some spooky ideas, how you can mix them together, such as pumpkin spice coffee, hamburgers, and all that stuff. And put your thoughts down in the comments below. See what we can come up with here. Maybe we can get some people in Discord to build some of these ideas. But I definitely love the idea of taking Planet Coaster and merging it with the Halloween stuff and coming up with something clever. So let me know what you guys can think up down in the comments below. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Spooky Blueprints. And I think I already have enough for almost another episode here. So we'll stay tuned, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. All right, everybody, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.